Finger positioning is key during this trick. Two solutions I came up with for fixing it. I can't stress enough how important your back finger's position as flicking towards your body. Today I'm going to cover 4 of the most popular techniques. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Taylor Rosenbauer and welcome to another FingerTips episode. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to do basic grinds on a fingerboard. Today's episode isn't going to be your usual video with like a proper demonstration and all that. I just have a bunch of tips I'd like to share with you guys when it comes to learning basic grinds and doing them properly. So for those of you that aren't familiar with skateboarding or fingerboarding for that matter, grinds are tricks where you land your board on an obstacle such as a rail, a ledge, a quarter pipe, anything like that, with just your 2 trucks. So you can land on either one of your trucks or both of them, and that's what makes it a grind as opposed to a slide, where you land on your board. Now slides we'll get into next FingerTips episode, but today we're going to be focusing on different types of grinds and the way to approach them. So the first trick that everyone learns when they're starting out is the 50-50 grind. And that's a trick where you land with both of your trucks flat on a rail or a ledge, slide it and ride right off. It's a very simple trick, but it's important that you have your ollies down to do it properly. By having full control of your ollie, you'll be able to do all grinds without any problems. Remember, the key in fingerboarding is always to keep your tricks looking realistic, like they would be done on a skateboard. So you don't want to go super fast and roll up to the obstacle or really slow, because you have to have enough momentum to pop your ollie. So when you're rolling up to the obstacle, you have the choice to go front side or back side. A front side 50-50 would be approaching the obstacle with the rail in front of you. A backside 50-50 is the opposite. You'd have the rail behind you. This is exactly how it is in skateboarding, and it's really good to know how to do grinds from both front side and backside. So you simply approach the rail with moderate speed and land frontside or backside onto the rail. So once you actually land on the rail, then you keep your speed going as you're sliding across it. You don't want to get onto it and then slow down, or land and go really fast. And you also don't want to stop when you get on it. Stopping looks super unrealistic, and it's a really bad habit a lot of people get into when they're learning basic grinds. While the grind has multiple parts to it, from the ride up to the pops, the slide, and the ride off, it's all one smooth motion. You don't want to ride, stop, pop, land, and just keep it all choppy. Instead, you want to keep it one smooth motion like this. No matter what grind you're doing, when you get to the end, you don't want to just drop off it. You want to push the tail a little bit so you land flat as you come off. So for a 50-50, don't just ride off, instead pop your tail like a little manual as you come off, and that'll help you keep it flat as you come off. Same with a nose grind. If you go into a nose grind, you just kind of nollie off a little bit to keep it flat instead of just riding off. Okay, so before we conclude, I'd like to leave you guys with at least one example of each of the basic grinds that are out there. It really wouldn't be necessary to give an individual explanation to each of these basic grinds, because really it's just a matter of having a really good ollie and landing the board in whatever position the grind calls for. So let's get started with the basic grinds. Here's a frontside 50-50, frontside 5-0, frontside nose grind, backside crooked grind, backside feeble, frontside feeble, backside Smith grind, frontside Smith grind, frontside crooked grind, and a salad grind. Now just remember, these basic grinds can be done in all 4 stances, so that's regular, fakie, switch, and nollie. You can also mix together your basic grinds to create different combinations and more difficult tricks, like a nose grind to 5-0 for example. Even if you're an advanced fingerboarder, you should always take time to practice your basic grinds just so you're consistent with them and you can nail them first try in contest runs. Well, that concludes this episode of FingerTips. Again, my name is Taylor Rosenbauer, and thanks for watching.